Hello, 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 everyone. So today I had the opportunity to post on my author's page on Facebook, which I haven't had opportunity to do in a long time because this year it has been very, very busy for me. And so I'm kind of trying to get back in the flow of things as far as talking with my audience and my followers because I have a lot of great things going on next year and I want to make sure that everyone is a part of what's going on. So today on my page, I had the opportunity to make mention to three reasons why people never write and actually publish their book. And the reason why I decided to make this post is because I run into a lot of people who say that they have started writing their book, but they got stuck along the way, or some people who desire to write a book, but there are some things that's holding them back from preventing them from actually going forward. So for me, I decided to go ahead and make mention to three things I believe that people are going through, and as a result, they're not able to publish their book, and how we can kind of get past this hump for those of you out there. Now, for me, I am an established author. I did publish my first book this year in March, A Hidden Treasure Behind a Wounded Heart, which is the story of my life. I am so excited because I feel like my book did very, very great for it to be my first book. And I'm excited about what God is going to do in the future. But with me writing this book, I had a lot of anxiety. I went through different stages of fear and things that I wasn't really sure of. But through the grace of God, I got through it. Okay. So, one of the reasons I believe that people do not actually write or publish their book is one, they say they don't have any money. A lot of people say, hey, I don't have the finances to publish this book. How am I going to get it done? And so people get discouraged because they don't have the finances to actually see their dream come to pass. And I would just encourage anyone out there who is looking to wanting to publish a book to not let money be a reason. You need to seek out different publishing companies that possibly can put you on a payment plan, or maybe you can set up a budget for yourself where you can put money to the side each month that will allow you to be able to have the funds to be able to get your book published. Okay. If this is something you really desire to do. The second reason why people do not follow through is because they fear people not supporting them. So many people feel like, well, if I publish this book, who's going to actually buy the book? Are people going to see that my content has any value? So what happens is people become fearful because they feel like people are not going to support them. Now, I will say from personal experiences that I had some people that supported me that were close to me, and then I had some people that were close to me that didn't support me. One thing I will say to people is that, excuse me, either way it go, it is something that you will have to face and deal with. Everybody is not going to support you. Everybody's not going to encourage you. Everybody is not going to buy your book. But you have to make up in your mind that you are going to accomplish a goal that you have set out for yourself and actually fulfill the goal without worrying about who's going to support you or not. If you market your book appropriately, then you will come across the right people who are actually in need of your book, because you got to understand who is your target audience. So everybody's not going to be into your story or what it is that you're trying to talk about or even write about. But the great thing is that there is someone out there who will love to hear your story. So you have to market yourself to make yourself available for that audience. So please do not allow that to be a reason that you do not follow through. You have to create tunnel vision. I tell people this all the time. You have to have tunnel vision. You cannot allow yourself to get distracted. Okay. So That's something you really don't want to do. The third reason that I see why some people are choosing to not follow through with publishing their book is because people are fearful of the things that they have to face, the traumatic experiences in their lives that they have to face while they're writing the book. They may have to expose some people in the book that they're not ready to expose, or they may even have to be vulnerable. And people don't want to be vulnerable to their own life experiences because people are fearful of people judging them by hearing what happened in their lives. So people are very hesitant because they're not ready to face some traumatic situations in their lives. And some people are just not ready to be vulnerable. So all of these things I can understand. I went through these different emotions, but there are two things I want you to take away from this experience. And so that you can get through. One, you have to have a prayer life. You have to establish a prayer life, a consistent prayer life that consists of meditation. You have to be able to meditate and pray throughout the whole process. I'm telling you, you're going to have to do it because prayer is going to be what sustains you. Now, affirmation is the next thing that you need to do. You need to affirm yourself throughout the whole process. Every day, you need to give yourself affirmations or speak affirmations over yourself because if you don't, you will get distracted and you will get discouraged. So it's very, very important that you speak affirmations. Affirmations will get you through the process, but affirmations will not sustain you through the process. Only prayer will. And that's all I have for you guys. So those are the two takeaways from that. If you want to get through this process, you have to make up in your mind that you're determined to get through it and you have to create some tunnel vision. That's the only way, really. I appreciate you guys for listening in. Go ahead and go to my page, author Latoya Chrisman. You can go back and see previous posts, even some of the events that I have going on for next year, 2019. And let's get connected. I hope that this will encourage someone out there to start writing that book. Okay? All right. I'm trying to figure out how to end the video.